Yeah, I agree. Stephen, we got one more story that we wanted to take a look at here. Application modernization platform vFunction has a new trick up their sleeve. They have a new Continuous Modernization Manager that allows you to refactor your code with vFunction and keep it up to date on an ongoing basis. Now, I know that I am not a huge fan of technical debt, and one of the common arguments is, oh, I'm going to have to refactor all of my code. So this seems like a pretty worthy addition to people that are trying to keep things updated to, jibe with whatever the latest offerings are. Stephen, what do you think about vFunction's offerings?
Yeah, I've talked to vFunction a few times now, and I've got to say I'm pretty impressed by this solution. I'm always impressed by companies that know what they do and know what they don't do and are honest about what they're good at. This is another one of those products that is really sort of micro-targeted at a very useful, necessary, and honestly, probably pretty profitable niche. Essentially, companies out there running things like WebLogic and WebSphere as monolithic applications are asking themselves, how do I bring this into the modern world of cloud and microservices? Well, one way to do it is just to throw it all in a container and hope for the best. But that's, not a good way to do it, because essentially you're still stuck with technical debt. You're basically running the same old thing in the cloud, and that can get very, very expensive very fast. Essentially, we could see companies with basically gigabyte-sized containers running on services, and well, that's not going to be really financially viable. Also, you still have all the stuff, all the cruft, everything. So vFunction is kind of cool. Like I said, this is essentially a company that delivered a modernization platform a few years back that basically takes those applications, rips them apart, translates them into microservices, and deploys them on a modern application. They came out with an assessor tool recently as well. And now with continuous modernization, the idea is that they're going to basically have a piece of software that will not just stop the technical debt you already had, but also continually refactor the applications to take advantage of new services, new concepts, and basically bring it into the future. But not all applications. And again, this is important. If you have a platform that says we do everything for everybody, then they do nothing for nobody. vFunction is really good if you've got these specific applications based on Java and .NET, and you want to bring them into the future. If you have something else, well, there's maybe some other solutions, or maybe you just got to work on that. But if this is your niche, then it makes a lot of sense to look at vFunction.